So we are in front of Leiden Central. But before that, especially for non-EU students, it's important to get your visa, documents and IND procedure done. For IND procedure, you need to go to The Hague and check in there with your biometric data and do the procedure. Check the appointments as soon as possible in order to get a good spot and go through the procedure. What is very important for both EU and non-EU students alike is BSN. But for that, you need address first. Let's go. So now we are on the opposite side of Leiden Central. The Centrum is on the other side. And now we are going to show you where to get your BSN. Let's run. So for BSN, you will need your identity proof, your birth certificate, your rental contract or address, and if you are from non-EU, your residence permit. So now we are nearing the level building where the registration is. So here is the door. If you go up the staircase, that's where you get your BSN registration done. And it's important that you bring all of the documents that are needed at once, because otherwise you have to run this 3 times like we did to get this shot. Yeah. And also, nice tip is just take picture of your BSN so that you always have it with you. You might need it for other procedures, and then if you don't have it, you are done. We gotta continue. And next, very important and handy step is DigiD. It's digital login process, and it works with insurance, Duo, and all the important governmental websites. So it's relatively easy. You can set it up relatively fast. All you need to do is put in your PIN code, then the letter password, scan the QR code, and voila, you're logged in. It's that easy. It can save you a lot of time. And maybe if BSN is your identification, then DigiD is your digital way of showing the identification. So when we are speaking about the basics, one of the basics is having Dutch bank accounts. However, before you can do that, you need to register with your BSN. So that's something to keep in mind. Otherwise, you will also need your identity proof and all the basics. Look up which bank needs what. In general, when you are deciding for student accounts, the debit card is for free. You can check out the big players like ABN AMRO, Rabobank or ING, or you can try alternatives, whatever you want. And it's important to know that if you are paying by Visa, you might find some difficult situations with that. Visa credit card, I mean. If you want to tweak a way around it, you can try to start a Revolut or use PayPal or alternative banking systems so that you avoid the struggle of paying with Visa credit cards. I was using Revolut and it helped me in the beginning. But in general, in long term, I really recommend getting Dutch bank account as it makes paying for your rent, insurance, and maybe then later on getting salary really easy.
Thank you for the pizza, Boris.
Yeah, you're welcome. I will send you a Tiki. Which brings me to the idea what Tiki is. Tiki is a system where you can share the cost, very popular here in the Netherlands. So imagine we bought 3 pizzas with Jasper and we split the bill 50-50 and I send him the Tiki. Another thing you should know is Ideal. That's how you can transfer the money within Netherlands and the banks very easily, even within a WhatsApp. Sorry. Yeah. Being in Netherlands and not mentioning the bicycles in basics, we have to do that still. So getting bike is absolutely essential. When you're in Leiden, you can reach everything with a bike. Everything is around 10 minutes, so really get a bike. And one of the options what you can get is the EasyFit, the red seats, or the blue front tire. Those are swap feeds. Those two are the big services which actually you pay monthly fee, and for exchange you get a bike. Depending how much you pay, the better bike you get. And yeah, if your bike gets broken or something doesn't work, you can just bring it there and they will give you another one to use in the meantime. So it's quite nice, you can consider it. However, maybe if you are staying for 3 years, for a bachelor's or master's, you might also consider getting your own bike. And when you are getting your own bike, one of the possibilities is Facebook Marketplace or Marktplaats, which is second-hand app. And last but not least, you can also get it from stores. Just any store you find some nice bike and get your bike.
According to our latest calculations, a bike, whether good or not, and a bad luck, which is represented by L1, means no bike. However, if we change one parameter and replace L1 by L2, which represents a good luck, you see, everything changes. You do get to keep your bike.
You want to get around Netherlands, you will need OV chip card. In general, there are two options. The blue one is not connected to your personal name. If you lose it, you lose the money. Game over. However, if your sister comes to visit you, she can use it as well because it's not connected to you, as long as you have a balance and top up there. Another option is the yellow card. The yellow card is connected to your personal name and enables you to actually get the money even if you lose it, retrieve it simply. And also you can get OV feeds with it, which is like €4 a day, which is a great deal. Another thing, you can also get sales when you are traveling, so you can travel for cheaper, for example, in off-peak hours. So I would sum it up that once you are here in the beginning, you can just get the blue one, it's easier. And then once you have address and you want to make your life more comfortable, maybe cheaper, the traveling, you can get the yellow one. And that's gonna make your life a lot easier and nicer. Jasper, did you bring your OV? What do you mean? Okay, we can fix your tickets at the machine, or online is actually cheaper. Or third option, it's that easy that you can just use your credit card. Het is makkelijk, as that would say. So if you're parking your bike around Leiden Central, you should do it for a maximum of 2 weeks, because otherwise you get a ticket, and after you get ticket, it can get removed. And when it gets removed, you have to pay to get it back, so maybe don't. It's also very important to get the lights for your bike. Not only it's safer, but you will also avoid quite high fine. Something about SIM cards. Hey Max.
Hey Boris, what's up?
Could you tell them something about the SIM cards?
Yeah, of course I can.
Okay, great, thank you. Good luck.
So, you see, SIM cards in the Netherlands are quite simple. You just go to a company and you get one. The thing is that most big companies require you to have a bank account that is at least 3 months old. Now, with a smaller company, you can get the same services for a lower price and without additional requirements. At Lycomobile or Simeo, that is the case. With Simeo, you can even get an eSIM card, which doesn't require you to go anywhere. It's an electronic SIM card, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Now, that was about SIM cards. Boris, take it on.